Three, two, one.
Hi, my name is Ken Thompson. I'm a pilot for Pilots and Paws.
Hi, Ken. So firstly, how long have you been flying for Pilots and Paws?
Well, I've been on the list for several months, but I only got to do my first mission recently.
Oh, that's great. So how did you find out? How did you find out about Pilots and Paws?
I have several pilot friends in the area in Houston that are in it as part of our local Facebook aviation groups. And they've mentioned their missions, and I've chatted with them and been invited to go on missions with them. Haven't been able to because the schedules didn't work out. But then I enrolled for myself, and I get the messages for when they're seeking local pilots to do missions in the area. And I have a small plane, so I have to choose a mission that fits my plane, which is be a small dog or a pup, and not really long distance. And one finally came up a couple of weeks ago, and I was able to do it.
That's great. So I know you've only done one flight, but have you enjoyed flying for Pilots and Paws?
Yes, I did. It was very meaningful to me. I didn't know at the time that it was going to be a really special event, other than just flying a puppy to a new home. And once I landed, I learned the details about who the puppy was going to, and made it very special.
Great. So would you mind telling the story about your flight?
Yes, I am a foster for a local rescue organization, and we usually have two puppies here all the time for a couple of weeks, and they go to new homes, and we get two more. And my rescuer had a need for a puppy to be delivered from their ranch to Austin, we live near Austin, Texas. And so I thought, well, a Chihuahua puppy, I can easily carry him on a little plane. And so I signed up for it and took that mission.
That's great. So would you say that Pilots and Paws has influenced your life? And if so, how?
Well, because I enjoy, the whole concept of helping dogs, fostering them, that sort of thing, finding new homes, and I'm a pilot, I thought I could combine those two loves and do something really meaningful.
Great. So there are many people who follow PNP on social media who are a part of the forums, but have never really done an actual flight. And there are also some people just on the fence about flying, like, what is this? And like, why should I do it? What would you say to those people?
I would tell them to go for it, get off the fence, and watch for, be logged into or be signed up for the Pilots and Paws website, so that you get notifications when there's a mission in your area that fits you. And take one, look at it, see what their needs are, see the size of the dog, or maybe multiple dogs, see if it'll work in your plane. If the distance involved is suitable to you, then just give it a try. Some missions are very long. They may be interstate, 1,000 miles or so. You may not be able to do the whole thing, but you can sign up for a leg of even 100 miles or so, and 200 miles, and you can pass the pup off to another pilot who takes the next leg. So as long as you're willing to do it, as long as the weather meets your capabilities. I'm a VFR, visual flight rules only pilot, so I only fly daytime in good weather, so that limits me somewhat. Some pilots have more advanced planes, and they're instrument rated, and they can fly in any kind of weather, so they're able to take mission anywhere, just about any time. But there are lots of missions all the time, and you can find one that'll suit you.
Great. So that's all the questions I have actually about Pilots and Paws, but just wondering, are you a dog or cat person?
Oh, definitely dog.
Do you have a favorite breed?
Well, we had Beagles and Border Collies for many, many years. and we lost our last beagle about a year and a half ago. And after a while, we wanted to have another dog around, but we're in a time in our life that we want to do a lot of traveling, and it's hard to deal with, 2 weeks away and having neighbors come and take care of the dogs and all. So it's when I started checking out fostering, and it's a perfect fit because we can have puppies here for a couple of weeks. And if we're going to be going on a trip or something, we just say we can't accept any at this time, and we'll see you when we get back. So it's a great way to fill that need without actually having a dog as part of the family.
Oh, that's great. And also, just wondering, I just came up with this question. Is there anything else that you would like to say to the people who follow Pilots and Paws or other pilots or rescues out there?
Get involved as much as you can. And if you can't actually, have a dog, foster a dog, you can support or just encourage other pilots to get involved in Pilots and Paws. You may want to meet up with someone, and they may want company to go on a mission, just someone to fly as co-pilot and to help them out, especially if they have multiple dogs. Just kind of make some bonds with a new friend, and you get some flying time in, and flying's always great, whether you're flying left seat or you're just taking a ride with a friend.
Great. So that's all the questions I have for you. Thank you so much, Ken, for flying for Pilots and Paws, and thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you, Matthew.
No problem.